Hello friends, in this video I'll show you how to create a dictionary app. For creating a dictionary app, first we'll need a linear v. We have to set the width of linear v to match parent, and then inside this we have to add another linear v, set its width to match parent and height to wrap content. But before that, add an edit text and a list view in it. Edit text is for searching words and list view will contain our words. Now add a second linear v below that. This will display the meaning of the word. So here we have to add a text view for meaning of the word and a text view for name of the word. So this first text view is to display the name or display the word. So we'll set its size to be a bit larger and we'll make it bold. And this second text view is for displaying meaning of the word. So we can set its text size to 16. Now we can add color to our app or to our dictionary by choosing a background color for linear 4. We have to remember that this is linear 6 and the other linear which contains our edit text and list view is linear 5 and this one is linear 6. Now modify this edit text one by setting its width to match parent and background color white, and set some good text size for it and a hint like search word. Now after this, set some background color for the list view, and now let's move to logic area. In logic area, add a new file shared preference component, and after this add a variable, a number variable a, and a variable for visibility. Now set the visibility to 1, and then after this set visible the first linear, which is linear 5, the linear which contains our list view should be visible, and then set visible gone for linear 6. This linear contains the word and its meaning, so we'll make it invisible. After this, create a list, add a list, string list. Now then add a more block, words, and create another more block with name add with some number variable and a string variable for our word and another string variable for meaning of the word. Now create. After this, define add by using file shared preferences. You have to use two file shared preference. For the first one, we set key as position, and for second one, key is word. For first one, value is word, and second one, meaning is the value. Now move to words, and for defining words, we use this component add. The first thing is position, which we write or start from 0, and second and third block are for word and its meaning. Here I have already added these words up to position 13, so my list will have 13 words, and these all are different words. I have used some capital letters at few places and small letters at others, and then I have added their meaning. So in total I have added 14 words here. Now after this, after adding words, go to onCreate method and then use if else control. Check if the words have been added earlier. So for checking that, we again have to use file get data key, and here use equals block. If it is empty, you can use any key here, but make sure it is not one of the keys which has been used for setting the word. So here I am using -1, and if it is empty, then we add words to file by using this block. Now after that, after adding words, we set this key -1 to a different value. Here I am setting it to -1. Now after this, add new event, edit text on text changed, and another new event, list view on item clicked, and one more new event on back button press. Now go to edit text on text changed, and here first clear the list. Now after this, set number A to 0. Then use forever block, and inside this if else block, then use an equals operator. We check if the file is empty, file key is empty, so here we use file and then operator to string without decimal and put A here. Check if this key is empty. If it is empty, stop here, and if it is not empty, then use another if else block. Check if the key length, character length is more than the key length, so use a more than block here, and then length and another length. So if length of character sequence is more than length of file get data key, then we do nothing, and if it is not more than that, then use an if else block, and then increase the number variable A. Now in this if else block, we check if the file key contains character sequence. So for this, use a file get data key. You have to use this same file get data key, and we have to change it to lowercase, and we check only a substring of it from 0 to length of character sequence. From 0 to length of character sequence of file key. Check if this contains the character sequence in lowercase. And if it contains the character sequence in lowercase, then add it to list. Add this file key to list. After that, increase the number 1. Now after this, set list view, and refresh list view. Now copy this complete code and paste it in onCreate activity. From here, remove this. Here we only check two things. We check if the file key is empty or not. If the file key is empty, it stops, and then check if the file key is length of file key is more than 0. So here we use a more than block, and length of if the length of this file key is more than 0, then we add it to list. That's all here. Now go to the next on item click event. Here first set the position. When item is clicked, set the position to 0. Initially it was set to 1. Now after this, make the linear 6 visible and make the list view gone, or linear 5 gone. After this, set the text of the two text views which are there in linear 6, text view 3 and text view 4. Text view 3 is get at position of string, and text view 4 is file, and key is same, get at position of string. Now after this, go to on back pressed, and here check the value of position. Check the value of visibility. If the visibility is 0, then set it to 1. And after this, make the linear layout 6 gone and linear layout 5 visible. And if it is not 1, if it is 1, which means if it is not 0, then just finish activity. That's all. And then let's check the app. Here is our app. Let's search a word, abandon. Breathe.